All right. Now we'll do this. Hello, world. Welcome to episode 74? 73?
Yeah.
What are we on? 73, 74?
It's almost some kind of
70
centennial. Some kind of centennial is coming up
Yes.
soon, I feel like.
Yes, 70 something of the Jimmy Canz show. Prediction time, TakeOver 36, coming to us this Sunday from the Capitol Wrestling Center in sunny Orlando, Florida. As always, TakeOver, 5-match card. And Rodney and I will let you know what we're thinking. So let's get into it right now.
All right.
Out of the gate, we will discuss the matchup for the NXT United Kingdom Championship. The ring general Walter defending against Ilja Dagunov. It's Walter Dragunov II, highly anticipated, longest reigning current champion in the company in Walter. This one's got a lot of different things going on in it.
A lot going on, and it's going to be fire, and it's going to be stiff. It's going to be one of the stiffest matches you've seen this year.
Yeah. So where are we going to go with this one?
I think it all ends this week.
Really?
As much of a Walter fan as I am.
Yeah, I'm going to say retention by Walter. I think I just don't see them cutting their teeth with Dragunov for whatever reason. I mean, he's a good worker and everything like that, but I just don't see him drawing the way Walter draws in Europe. And there's other individuals on that NXT UK roster that will be able to draw the way Walter does. Like, Rampage Brown comes to mind. Coffee comes to mind. Joe Coffey comes to mind. Tyler Bate, recapturing it. He's currently the Heritage Cup champion, but he was the first ever UK champion. Maybe him getting it back. I mean, I just think some other individuals that have a little more drawing power for that brand.
But how much of a shock would it be?
Oh, it would be a huge shock.
SummerSlam shock? SummerSlam weekend shock?
Possible.
I don't know.
Possible.
It'll be hot. I can't wait to see now. Now I can't wait to see. I definitely can't wait to see.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a great match. I mean, their first match was amazing. So I can only imagine what their second is going to be like.
About like Ciampa Gargano. You can't get a bad one.
Yeah.
They can't make a bad one.
Next up for the $1 Million Championship, also on the line, if Grimes loses, then DiBiase must become LA Knight's butler. Cameron Grimes taking on LA Knight. Yeah, it's one of those.
You want me to go first, or you got it?
I think. Why don't you go?
Obviously, LA Knight's going to win so that Ted DiBiase can be his butler. I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
I'm going Grimes. I think. Okay. I think they're finally. I think that $1 million belt makes more sense on a heel, but I also think they want to see what Grimes can do with it. You know what I mean? He seems to be so over right now. Not to mention, I don't think Ted wants to be working consistently. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's coming in for this, these spots right now, but I don't see him wanting to, stick around for another month or 2 months or, whatever it may be.
Now I'm intrigued even more. The intrigue is building with every match.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right. Next up. How did that happen? For the NXT Women's Championship, Dakota Kai challenging against Raquel Gonzalez. Who are you going with, Rod?
I got Raquel coming away with the title of this match.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I don't think they're gonna go long term with Dakota. I think they're trying to set up some Raquel Xia Li stuff. I mean, they faced each other once on that one episode of NXT, and they had to cut that match short due to an injury scare. Ended up not being as bad as what they thought. When Raquel hit that weird corner spinning kind of senton on Xia, and then they kind of just went to the end real quick. I think I don't think Xia was fully ready for Raquel to come down. I think it knocked the wind out of her, and they were more concerned than they needed to be.
Yes.
But I that one, that definitely, I think that feud has more legs to it. They can build off of that, accident a little bit in the story too. So definitely makes more sense.
Like you said, it still has little legs left in there. Little legs in the glass.
Yep.
Next
for the NXT Championship, Karrion Kross, your champion, defending against Samoa Joe. Whew. And we think Walter and Dragunov are going to be hard hitting.
Here go another slobber knock.
Yeah.
But I think. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jim.
No, you go for it.
Well, I think I'm rolling with Kross.
I'm saying Joe.
All right.
I'm saying Joe. And they already called up Kross to the main roster. He's on Raw now, so why is he going to retain? That's my 2 cents.
Unless it gets the belt off of NXT and they can turn it back into that developmental they wanted it to be. But they don't have to get the belt off of there to do that.
I mean, but here's the thing with that too, is it's the NXT Championship.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's developmental or not, it's always had that belt.
And that's the project that is the championship for. I can dig it.
So yeah, I mean, Kross is already called up. Obviously, they didn't want Joe on the main roster anymore. They released him. Triple H brought him back. So, why somebody wouldn't want Samoa Joe on their roster, I don't know. I don't understand what Vince doesn't see in Joe.
He doesn't see a lot of people recently. So,
I mean, but Joe especially, you know what I mean? Like Joe is that character and that presence that he likes.
But
he's
he's
a big presence.
We were all baffled by him not taking to the Fiend, though, when you have guys like, for everything from Kane to The Undertaker to like big characters in the Fiend, seemed like he was doing what was told him in his annual review. Like you had an annual review, and Vince is like, well, I like characters. You see, look at the best. Look, Stone Cold's a character, and The Undertaker's a character. So he makes a character, and you can't really follow Vince's line of thinking.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like Joe, he's got a look, he looks like a legit guy that can rip your head off. He's great on the microphone. You know what I mean? He'll tear you down verbally. He'll, so he has like all those different qualities. It's like, why didn't you see anything in him on the main roster?
Yeah. No, I agree.
He had a couple of injury issues, but come on.
Who doesn't? Who does? Yeah, who didn't? When it gets in the moments, I just realize that I just accept that there's things I won't understand about it.
Yeah. You're never gonna figure out Vince.
Nope.
Yeah. And then last, but certainly not least, 3 stages of hell. It is the undisputed ending. Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole first fall, pinfall or submission only. Second fall, street fight. And third fall, if needed, a cage match. Woo!
Can I go first?
Yeah.
All right. Cornell, if you're listening, cover your ears. I got the first fall. I'm gonna break it down fall by fall.
Okay.
First fall, pinfall by Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Second fall, street fight, got O'Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
And the third and final fall in the cage, because it will be needed. Kyle O'Reilly with the biggest win of his career.
Really? I'm going to say Adam Cole, baby.
Well, I'm sure Cornell will be happy.
Yeah. I just, I think, the result of this is going to be very telling in terms of what Adam Cole has decided to do.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, it's no secret, his contract is up. He is entertaining his options. His real life girlfriend is the current champion over in AEW. He has other friends over there. But on top of that, he's been treated very well by the WWE thus far. While he does have friends over in AEW, he also has made really good friends in WWE with Cesaro, Xavier, Tyler Breeze, up, down, down. I don't know if anybody watches, up, down, down, but he's all over that channel, and he'll have to give that up if he switches brands, or not brands, but companies. So
you just never know.
I got a gut feeling he's going to stay. And for that reason, I say he's going to go over. And
you just never know
what wasted on the main roster.
Yeah, you just never know how those guys, man. It's like, especially in a situation like this, I look at it like recruiting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times it's not the coach that gets those other good players to come there. It's the other players that are able to recruit,
Mm-hmm.
And you just never know what is really going through the grapevine, like what information is really being passed through the grapevine, how much the AEW people are selling it as like the promise. Like, you just never know.
Yeah,
you just never know. So, but I think from a strategic point of view, I think I like Kyle O'Reilly in the street fight because of the physicality. And I think the cage has more physicality than it has technical prowess, which is why I gave Adam Cole the first match, the first fall.
Mm-hmm.
I think just over the course of the match, the physicality, and because Kyle O'Reilly, he's technical as well, and Adam can be somewhat physical as well, but with that physicality over the long haul, and then if he is leaving the company, send him off weak.
Yeah. But like I said, he had some face-to-faces with Vince that obviously, seem to be making a decent effort to try and retain him. Like I said, I think main roster is where he's ending up eventually, and hopefully they don't squander him up there.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, they got rid of some of the monsters, so hopefully there's more like realistic opponents for him that don't look so ridiculous. Just physically.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing with it too is like they've been successful with early NXT call-ups.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like all of the Shield were successful.
Yeah, they weren't down there. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm just saying all the Shield, those were NXT call-ups. What's his Big E. He was an NXT call-up, former NXT champion.
Husky Harris.
Yeah. Yep, Husky Harris. So there have been NXT, but like the last a couple of rounds of NXT call-ups and everything, for whatever reason, have not been going according to plan. Andrade, Alistair, to name just two.
Yeah.
So, can they get back to realizing what to do with these guys once they bring them up? Part of which being, don't completely change them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, use that as development for a reason. They develop this character and it gets over, and then you bring them up and you want to change it all. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
And don't injure them as soon as they come up. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah. So those are our TakeOver 36 predictions. Please play along. Give us your picks down below as well. We'll be coming back at you next month with Extreme Rules. Who will the champions be at that point in time? We will have to wait and see.
I'm expecting Extreme Rules to be an all submission event.
All submissions, huh?
All disqualifications will be strictly enforced.
The most extreme rule ever. We're going to actually have rules.
Yes, extreme. That's what they mean. That's what they mean.
We're going to extremely enforce the rules.
No leeway this year, boy.
All right. Wherever you are, we hope you're doing well. Please take care of one another, and we will see you when we see you.